All right, we should be good to go. So we're just gonna go over today's patch notes, events, Pearl Store, just the standard stuff. I get teased a little bit. We definitely do have a new RNG box coming out, so we'll definitely check that out, see how it is. I might take a slightly more time to calculate, but it should be all right. Let's see. Should be good to go. Give me one moment. Very nice. So April 2nd, I don't know too many major updates. Obviously, I don't personally look at global labs or etc., but since I am in an active BDO guild, sometimes I'll get leaked info if there's like really big changes. I haven't really seen people talk about that many updates recently, so I just assume it's not going to be that crazy. Suck Warrior got increased PvE for some skills, so yeah. I suppose that would be a reason why I didn't hear anything about this patch. Zerker Suck got increased PvE, interesting. That class used to be insanely strong for PvE, but yeah, I don't see that class as much with the new grind zones. That used to be the Giga Totem class. Oh, DK. Oh, Awakening. So Awakening DK got PvE increases. Okay, literally meaningless. Suck Megu. Let's go. So I do actually play Suck Megu. It has fallen off in PvE. On, 100%. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it's better. Charge and perform faster even when not used. Oh, is that my RMB? Wait, that's kind of nuts. I don't actually know. Let's see. Bristling Sparks. Shift RMB. Interesting. Well, this would affect non-PvE. I mean, Shift RMB is a little bit wonky in PvP. It's not a bad skill, a good SA skill, but it's a good filler skill, so this might actually affect non-PvE, so that's good. Shifty, I never really felt like it didn't come out fast enough, if that is Shift RMB. Yeah, weird. Okay, well, it's cool that they updated it at the very least. It's like Megu, it does feel like it's not used as much in PvE. Dosa PV Suck got increased. Interesting. I know some people play that. Megu PV. Is this just all PvE? I think so. Alright, yeah. So not too big of a deal. I mean, most of these just looks like PV updates. I mean, they do need it. Like, I know Suck Megu is one where it's sort of not as exciting in PvE anymore. I don't see a lot of people run it if they don't have to. So it's cool they're updating these. Obviously, for some reason, I thought it was PvP changes, but there's a little bit, but whatever. All right. So not bad class changes. I mean, they do a couple of good PvP patches, so at least they got that out of the way. Let's see. Oh, inland fishing. Adraxia, Elton, and S. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully they make these better. It's always cool seeing updates for fishing. Whatever gets people out of Velia more into different spots, it's always gonna be good. We'll take that. And some of the updates for fishing the last couple of weeks, because they've done some consecutive rounds of this, is actually pretty good. So hopefully this does buff it. We'll just see. No clue now. People will actually have to go and test out these spots for us to see. Let's see. Oh, increased price for some items. Oh, I think I did see this. Yeah, so this is all the Lommel, like, food stuff. And the ones that come from Seoul, I believe. Yeah, I don't think anyone crafts to sell these, so it makes sense. Oh, it's a 10x. Sorry. Oh, no. This might not be that. I think... Oh, okay. So a lot of these just got increased. I think this does include all the llama foods. Give me a second, let's check. It might not include the llama stuff. Like these assorted. Oh no, I think it does. Yeah. So the stuff you can get from Seoul, all that stuff. And of course, it does include some other little things like alchemy tools. Yeah, you'd never really want to sell these. It's cool they're increasing the price. Serendia, okay. Do they have the Lomo stuff? Oh, they didn't increase the price of the Lomo tools, I don't believe. Those, to be fair, did give like decent money, but it wasn't too crazy. Of course, I do have to remember to check that. Give me 1 second. Should be good. Okay, cool. So it's cool they're increasing these. Obviously, it's always good to have different options of crafting for silver, etc. These are more of like the fun part of BDO. So it's not so bad. Give me a moment. Okay, so forest and fishing rods increased, maybe? Max price, yeah, it did. It did. That's cool. I don't... Fishing rods has always been pretty interesting. This might be alright, to be honest. 1.2 bill now for a plus 10 Balrod. Not so bad. I guess it's just to let people not have to craft it if they don't want to. They can just buy it straight from the market. It's not too expensive to craft, so never had an issue with that. Update the specters. It should all be just random stuff. Okay, yeah. Oh, interesting. The sniper rifle now uses concentrated magical blackstones. Interesting. That's for some reason I always thought I used those, but apparently not. Oh, Vel and Garmoth got updated. Okay, that's huge. I think some people still go to Vel. I haven't gone to Vel in a long time, to be honest. It's just a little bit too annoying, and the rewards is just not worth it. Wasn't worth it for me at the very least. I know in my guild we still had like 1, maybe 2 Vel plats sometimes. So some people still have stuck to the cause, but it did get updated, so maybe we see more people at Vel. 1, or at the very least Vel die faster, because I'll sort the issue. Once Vel started taking like 5-10 minutes to die, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth my time, to be honest. It's just a small update on these, it looks like. That's not too big of a deal. I mean, these were sort of the small drops. I mean, Kaffir's got doubled, but it's still a little bit low. Spirit Dust also lower. The gold bars is the big thing. So now you have extra. That doesn't really make sense. Oh, I see. It does make sense. Okay. So these weren't guaranteed before. For some reason, I thought these were guaranteed. It looks like these are 1 to 2 now, and we have a higher chance to get them. And these are now guaranteed. Oh, okay. That's not awful. Because now it's 20 of these 100 Gs guaranteed. That's at least 200 mil, I think. So it's actually a pretty decent update. Like, you shouldn't be going to Vel and getting nothing at the very least. If this is 200 mil, yeah, because these are 10 mil each. So you get at least 200 mil for 1 Vel. I think people will probably go to Vel a little bit more. Yeah, definitely. It's cool they're updating Vel. It's one of those weird things where they do have to patch it over time, or else it'll just slowly become irrelevant. Oh wait, that's huge. Oh no, this is a Garmoth. What? Oh, I see. Okay. That was a weird change. So Garmoth gives BMCs now. Interesting. It gives 10 guaranteed. Up to 13. This is just from the weekly, so you can only do 3 still a week. That's pretty good. Obviously, because of Patrigio's event, we don't... You should have gotten most of our BMCs required, but it's nice that this is a consistent long-term solution to the BMC issue. 10, yeah, not bad. 10 a week, pretty good. I mean, I haven't personally gone to Garmoth. I don't even know what time it is anymore, but I would probably be willing to go maybe. Again, we get more gold, just baseline, so that's pretty high. It's pretty good. Crons, we still only get 3 to 5. I wonder why they made it still so low, but not too bad. Oh, black energy residue, they pumped this up to a huge amount. I guess because people don't really grind spots that drop them anymore. So if you still need them for whatever reason, I guess it's a good way to get them. Maybe inverting a Garmoth heart or something like that. Yes, we'll go over the Pearl Store after the patch stuff. We're basically done with it. It's been a lot of pretty light weekly patches, oddly enough. Let's see. I mean, these are cool. The 2 boss updates are cool. Trying to bring them back into relevancy, so can't complain at all. Some of these... this is just knowledge, whatever. Oh, yeah, this is also cool. I've realized they've done this recently where they have things light up for knowledge. But not bad. At least, hopefully Vel and Garmoth are done more. Those are pretty old, classic, really good bosses to do, but now I don't really see people do them. I mean, at least I don't do them myself, so. Node War and Conquest War. Okay, very good. Oh, this is Blue Battlefield. Okay, never mind. So there's new spots to revive on Blue Battlefield. I don't know. I don't do this game mode. I get baited by the Node War Conquest War. It's just Blue Battlefield. No, whatever. It's pretty fun. I know a lot of people enjoy it, but since you can't really do a mix of Blue Battlefield and regular Node Wars, our guild does regular Node Wars, so we don't really interact with Blue Battlefield. But it's cool that at least they're patching it. It is a newer content. The UI, I think, is whatever. Yeah. Yep, this isn't too bad. Cool. So not bad. I mean, a little bit of a light week. We're not really getting too many huge patches. Obviously, a lot of the big updates got delayed, but it's some nice quality of life stuff, I suppose. Extra fishing spots, some boss updates, and yeah, some class PV changes. So not bad, but not too big anyways. Oh, this is just event. Okay, cool. What? Oh, this is just an Easter event. Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't know why I got confused there. Okay, so... interesting. It's interesting that drop rate affects them, so that's guaranteed. These spawn more with the drop rate, these like weird event stuff. Oh, we get some magical shards, not bad. I think these eggs, let's see what they do. They just give extra stats. Oh, but only for 5 minutes. So maybe you can go... oh, wait, what? Is my brain exploded? I'm not sure what this means, but when maybe when they're all running, you get 15 AP instead of 5, or you can just get 3 of them. Oh, I see. Each one of these gives 5 AP, DR, 10 drop rate, and they stack. Okay, that makes sense. For some reason, I thought it was just one. I thought the colors gave. All right, whatever. I mean, that's cool at the very least. It's just a small little extra AP, and of course, you get just some items. Yeah, I can't complain about that. Seems to be more of just like a small drop event thing. We'll see how often they spawn. Maybe you'll be able to do a higher zone. Oops, did I open 2 of these? I guess so. Next, this is the April Fool's stuff. You get to ride a donkey on any class, I guess. That's cool. Not too bad, whatever. Oh no, another Node War event, hopefully. Yeah, it is. So you get more silver from doing Node Wars. It's cool. We'll take it. Just like a little bit extra rewards, it looks like. And we get Cronstones. Yeah, not so bad. Hello, hello. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we get these maybe every time we go Node War. I'm not... yeah, I guess so. So yeah, they do rotate these every now and then. It's cool. Get a little bit extra stuff. And this is for 4 weeks, so that's an entire month. It's cool. Hopefully they update construction to be 2 hours and do the pre-planned occupation wars that avoid guilds 1v1ing, but alas, that will just be a hope pushed forever. It's cool they're doing the event though, but I would prefer them actually update the game mode. What can you do? What can you ask for these days, right? What is this? Oh, so crystals won't get killed. That's very good. What is this? Oh, that's it. This is just filler for finding how to find PvE spots, I guess. So our crystals won't die for a week. I guess that's kind of cool. Very random. But maybe it's because of the Easter event giving us 15 AP. They want people to try like higher tier zones, and they don't want them to get exploded when they don't have the egg buff. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be that big of a deal, but it is what it is. Well, you don't have to take. It's just for construction, obviously. Your guild doesn't have to script a 2-hour war. If they don't want 2 hours, they can just end at 1 hour. Is the cool part. It just increases the max time. Obviously, it's for construction, though. They either need to rebalance construction or make them 2 hours, because right now they just end in stales almost all the time. If it's a script, is the issue. Obviously, occupation. No one wants 2-hour wars for those. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is a Pearl Blessing event, so this might be a little bit interesting. Okay. So yeah, there's a Pearl Blessing event. At the very least, they're gonna try pushing a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna look over it myself. Yeah, that's a little bit weird having them start at 10 p.m. Node Wars, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, Node Wars always been 2 hours for construction. It's just a little bit too. It's just not balanced around to 1 hour is the issue. But yeah, I mean, some people. I don't know. Yeah, would prefer 1, I guess. I feel like most people prefer 2 hours, but it does depend on your own preferences, I suppose. I guess they really want to push the new box. It's interesting this is right after the 10th anniversary stuff, so they're trying to push something weird. This will probably be the big sale before Heidel Ball, and we only have like 2 months for that anyways. This does look... Okay, let me see. We skipped the 5th... Yeah, we don't have a 35. We're straight at 40%. At 70k, 30% for 55. I mean, obviously, Pro Blessings is more catered towards whales. I think for almost every like low mid-tier spender, they're not really going to be filling these out. I mean, 70k pearls is a ton, right? So this is only really if you're just giga pushing. But obviously, if the RNG box is good this week, or for it only lasts until April 23rd. So yeah, if the RNG box is good for these couple of weeks, then yeah, might be good. We'll just have to see. This is really aimed towards the very, very, very highest spenders though, so I wouldn't worry about it too much if you're like a middle spender, but it should average around, yeah, about a 20-30% discount coupon you can continuously use for the next couple of weeks. All right. I guess the big thing is just really seeing how good this RNG box is. Okay, so for the pearl boxes, we got discount coupon boxes. Yeah. Generally, discount coupon boxes aren't fantastic. Most players should still have residual 30% from the 10th anniversary event anyways, so you know, these are kind of whatever, but you know, they're better than regular boxes, but I think for most players, most middle spenders aren't going to be buying these. They're going to be waiting for 1+1s or 2+1s. These are all sort of pretty low value, but you know, they're not bad per se. Okay, the first one. I mean, I guess the big part is just seeing how good these are. Do they have a link? They do. Okay, that's great. They don't have a link to... Here we go. Let's just go look for it ourselves. Should be down here. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, they didn't add it to this page. Okay. Blacksmiths. Let's just open blacksmiths at the very least. And we can add... I've forgotten. There we go. Yeah, we'll open these just for a comparison. A really quick one. Obviously, we'll do the calculations later. But yeah, most standard is like 150, 250 crons. I mean, crons are the big thing we focus on, and they give seals. Oops, opened the wrong one, but that's fine. Here we go. And this is also 150, 250. So for some reason, they didn't link it to the main website, but we'll just look at it through here. I'll probably open another page just so it's easier. Cool. Okay. So we have a 1% chance to get this one. Radiant Treasure Chest. Is that the purple box? Oh, this is going to be painful. Okay, I see. I think the Radiant Treasure Chest is the purple box, but not 100% certain. Oh, no, it's a new thing here. Okay. This is the super, super low chance, but a 1% actually isn't the worst in the entire world. You have a 50% chance to get silver and a 49% chance to get gold. As we saw with Shikatu's Dazzling box, an old silver box, like a 1% chance isn't the worst. If you open a bunch of these, you'll probably get a couple. Let's just see. Get 10 Transcendence. Yeah, no one's getting that. Cool. These are like the low rates. So yeah, it averages about 4 to 5 full outfits. And Transcendence, obviously, yeah, they do average around 4.5. I think it's actually 4.5 outfits, something like that. So it's pretty good. Obviously, if you roll the 1, you're getting like what? Yeah, 5 outfits, let's just say. Oh, interesting. This is a bundle thing. Multiple, yeah. So you get guaranteed rare Cronstone bundle. I believe these are like about 200 Cronstones-ish. Let me see. Where are we? Yeah, these are about like 200, 300 crons, so it's about right. This is the better one. Well, it's only 49%, so these are pretty equal, I suppose. And this looks very similar. Oh, weird. Okay, so they did this. Oh, okay, so this box is weird, isn't it? Okay. So they're giving advices for some reason. Immortality and safety. I think that's crons and memfrags, is it not? I believe so. For sure, safety is crons. Yeah, I think it's probably member fragments. So it's these. These do roll a little bit low. These are like pretty old little things. So the rates aren't too high for these. It's just like a small little, very, very small little increase in drops. But obviously it has a 70% chance to spawn and you get multiple of these items. So these are kind of like the small things. Artisans, you get 3. Weird. A 50% chance for a sweet premium enhancement box is kind of good. Sweet premium enhancement box is around like what, 700 crons. So actually just the regular look through this, these seem pretty decent. Oh, is this? Oh, I see your game, PA. So it has a 27% chance to get another box, which is actually pretty high. This chest is sort of whatever. I mean, let's look at the bottom one. Silver. Oh, interesting. So this one doesn't have... Oh, no, it does. 15% chance. And I have a 10% chance to get a gold one. Do you have a chance to get silver here? I don't think so. Yeah, it is the new box. So that's actually not the worst thing in the world. This one is obviously lower. But having a 15% chance to spawn a new box and then a 10% chance to Yeah, another box here is pretty good. Because you have to realize if you roll, it's unlike the silver boxes, you can get multiple drops from this box, right? So you could literally open a box, get the rewards, and then get an extra box here. Or even extra 2 boxes, we'll see. 10% chance isn't the worst in the world, to be honest. It's actually decent. I believe, let me look at the blacksmith's box. BSB, very good. %, 1.3 seals. Yeah, the blacksmith box, it had actually a pretty, it's not awful. The blacksmith box, I mean, the big thing about these boxes is a chance to get more boxes is obviously a thing that's going to increase the value a lot more. And of course, just the base drops. Most of these seem like okay. I mean, we're going to have to math them out. For some reason, they're all RNG stuff, so it's going to be a little bit annoying. But at the very least, you get 200 base crons guaranteed. It's not too much of a difference. So at the very least, we're above the minimum blacksmith box. How expensive are these boxes, I guess, is the big question. Let's roll down. We're gonna try to look at the box themselves for a little bit. Oh, they're 800. Interesting. 800 is close to the dazzling midnight box or whatever it's called. So they're almost double the price of blacksmiths, a little bit cheaper than double. Yeah, we'll have to see. Because the base price is 800 pearls, obviously it's higher than the base for, or the minimum you can get for blacksmith boxes. You get 200 minimum. So at the very least, that's okay. But I guess it'll mostly be based on how good these are. A lot of like the low tier ones are kind of just complete filler. Oh, immortality is Kaffir, so we can't get memfrags. It doesn't look like. Yeah, we just get Krons, Kafras. It's a little bit weird. I have an inkling this is like a decent box, just from looking at it. No calculations yet. I think, yeah, I mean, we'll definitely have to open an Excel sheet or something like that. It's one of these. This is gonna be a weird one. New PA cook though, at the very least. Let's just copy the name. Where is it? Gilded treasure chest. Overall, just a quick eye test. I mean, it looks pretty good. Just seems to have such a high chance to spawn a new box. Essentially. Because if you add the 15 to 10%, no matter, every box you open basically has a 25% chance to give you a new box, which is pretty decent. Obviously, we don't have the seals that the blacksmith boxes give, so we don't get the 5 seals and the ability to trade them in for another box, but 25% chance to roll a new box is not bad at all. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I think it would be, it's probably similar spawn rate to the blacksmith boxes. Obviously, there's a ton of junk at the bottom, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Since you get a lot of different items from this box, yeah, it's not a bad thing. Let's see. I guess we'll just calculate it now. I think this store is just gonna be mostly focused on these boxes anyways. Let's just take a quick look. This is just kind of like the weird general boxes they do. 5 gilded, what, they're 800 base? What I even, 5 times 800. Yeah, I mean, this is probably alright, but I don't really think it's worth it. The warm journey boxes, unfortunately, are a little bit less value than the other journey boxes, if I remember correctly. We'll just pop in game to see what they give. I don't think you can get maids from this is the problem. So it's always going to be a little bit questionable. Wait. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, so they kind of nerfed this. This is, yeah. It's not that crazy without maids, unfortunately. So that box is probably okay. Maybe just for paint. This pack is sort of whatever. Unless the box is insane, obviously, but... Oh, 4 outfits, but only for 65% off? Yes, it's just whatever. This pack is also whatever. Unlucky. Well, if the boxes are good, I mean, this pack would be crazy. Obviously, it's a 1+1 pack, essentially. You can only buy it once, so it doesn't reset weekly. You can wait until the end or whenever you get a coupon. Just the regular box, 10, 20, 25. Yeah, I guess the only concerning part is it goes up to 25% off. Usually, PA makes it so when a box gets released for the first time, they won't put it at so high of a discount unless it's kind of mid. The box didn't look awful, but it being on a natural 25% for its first release is slightly concerning, of course. We won't say it's not concerning, but I mean, we'll just have to calculate it to really see. What the heck is this? Oh, maybe this comes with an accessory. That's why it's 2,700. Okay, yeah, it's just outfits. Maids, only 35% off, pretty low. I think maids, we can confidently get it 50%, maybe 60%, so sort of whatever. Cost fees, yeah, 30% off isn't very high either. Artisans, no one ever buys these anymore, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this week is just the boxes. It's heavily rely on how good the boxes are. Obviously we have the Pearl Blessing event. Where is that? Here, but the Pearl Blessing event really just lets you sustain coupons. It doesn't really give you that much more value comparatively. It'll give you like maybe 1-2%, but again, it's mostly just to sustain slamming a coupon on the 45 box. 2,700 is interesting. Do I guess I could stream Excel. I have to sign out though. Okay, cool. Very good. Let me see if I can add a Excel here. Give me a second. Will this even be considered game? Okay. It's not really capturing. I don't know why it's like that. Well, whatever. We can just do display. Cool, very good. Pop this down. Okay, so this is gonna be annoying to look at, of course. Where? Oh yeah, they don't have a page. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a little annoying. Well, that's fine. So we're actually getting these advices now on the store, which I suppose is a little bit weird. Okay. Very good. I'm used to be alt-tabbing a lot, so this is probably gonna be awful to look at. Apologies for that, but we can split screen this slightly. I hate split screening, but so at the very least, we can just put in the devices. I mean, this is gonna be a lower value, but a pretty big part. All right, name. Actually, we don't really need this. Oh my god. Yeah, generally, a lot of the lower rewards is going to be a pretty big percent of what you get. So, insert. I guess we can just do amount too. Oops. Just a number. Sure. Whatever. How many you get, it doesn't matter. What is this? So this is 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, this is 5. Alright, I'm getting stun locked a little bit. No, I should be fine. Oops, 0.275. 0.135. Oops. I don't know what my cut. 0.585? Maybe? Why is it capitalizing my M? What? Oh, I'm trolling. Wait, what? Oh. I'm missing one of them for some reason. 12? 9, 6, 3. Oh, last safety. Okay, cool. This is 15, you get a remnant. Do we really value remnants? Maybe. Well, we'll see. This is just a remainder. As a 0.1, 0.0315. A big deal. I'm sure you could use AI. I have not tried it myself. I'm not a. I'm not an AI. It probably can do pretty well. I know some people use it to scour war scores, etc. From BDO. I mean, it's just not really. I mean, the AI creep is just gonna make the projects harder to do for a lot of people. I feel like it's just gonna take more time. This is just gonna be manually inputting it is just so low effort, anyways. I don't mind AI, I suppose, theoretically, but I often find it's just can't, you know, not that crazy. All right. I mean, I'm just gonna be painfully typing it, so I guess this is gonna look even worse. Sorry. Contribution value. Let's see. So yes, the number of crons you get, the chance you get it, how much crons are in pearls, and this is the contribution. Cool. I mean, obviously this is just... Wow, so we average 19 pearls from each of these, essentially. This looks about right. I mean, we'll double check the numbers later. It's not gonna be too big of a deal. We get Kaffiras here. Here's the weird part: is we get Kaffiras. I guess because PA has completely obliterated the value of memory fragments. Now they're moving on to Kaffiras, so this is the next thing they're going to just completely explode in terms of value, which is fantastic. We're not valuing the Advice of Destiny. The Remnants. Let's just check. Remnants give like nothing now, right? I think it's a Shikatu box we get from it. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, we get a belongings. Or I mean, at the very least, it's 5 crons, so we could value it at 5 crons. Just like minimum 50 stack. That's crazy. This is still in the game. It's kind of funny, actually. Oh, there's an egg trade-in. We didn't see this from the events. Well, that's cool then. Cool little trade-in. We'll take those. Yeah, I guess we can just value at 5 crons minimum. So that's fine. Ugh. What is happening? Very good. So I'll just say it's 20 crons. Include advice. Oh, sorry. Remnants. Yeah, at the very least we can include that. So it'll be closer to 20 pearls. Pretty decent. That's like what? That's almost 5 crons. That's pretty good. Kafirs is going to be a little bit annoying to value. I wonder what the price of Kafirs is. Did it already tank from this? Not really. I mean, 2.4. Wow, yeah, it is going down already. I mean, we had the Patricio event pump it down, and it seems to be slowly going down. But it should still be like, what, 2.4-ish? So it's not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, Kafirs, we won't value it in terms of crons. We'll do it in terms of other items, but should still be okay. 268. 10, I think, is the last one. Yes. Very good. Oh, this is a lower rate than the other. Interesting. I actually never really look at the vice of safety stuff, but looks like the Kafirs one is a little bit more difficult. It's just completely random. They just randomized the race for these, I guess. Or whatever. So you have a 0.4 chance to get Kafirs, 0.27. Don't have... Bro, I hate this keyboard. This is not the one I regularly type on, so it's gonna be a little bit just awful. That's fine. I mistyped this one. Very good. Just to double check. I think surely I'll click it. Does add up to 1, so we did it. Very good. The value of these, it's gonna be a little bit annoying. Kafirs, what's the value of a Kafir, right? 2.6 million silver. You could argue it's the same as a Kron, I guess. But 2.4. Yeah, I guess you could argue it's the same as a Kron. We'll say that for now. Obviously, when we actually add it together, we won't put it in the Kron only. But ugh. No way. I'll be able to hit multiply correctly eventually. Why is it? Okay. This is gonna be scuffed. I mean, never said it wasn't gonna be scuffed. Very good. So yeah, slightly less. I mean, this is just gonna be the very, very low value ones, but we're gonna be forced to put them in anyways. Artisans, as we know, is worth almost 5 pearls. Or almost 20 pearls, but it's just gonna be a little bit scuffed. Here we go. Let's see. Ugh. We might need another page for this. That's fine. So yeah, we'll just go down up. Is this good enough? Sometimes we can copy and paste it. Sometimes it's just completely messed up. We'll have to expand it just because. I think it does paste pretty well. Very good. Amount, number, whatever. Okay, wait, give me a second. I need to change the my keyboard. I just realized I'm gonna be typing so much that there's no way. There's absolutely no way I can do this. Okay, never mind, my keyboard software isn't working. Well, that's nice. Okay, number, rate, con. Is it working now? No. Let's see. Nope. Whatever. We'll just manual everything. I'm just gonna put this on my other monitor. It'll just make this so much faster. Running through this, I think most of these they did. Yeah, it is correct. Cool. Sometimes they mess it up, but should be okay. Sorry, why? I don't know. Very good. As we know, premium outfits are 3,400 pearls. That's like the standard we base everything off of. Advice of Valks is going to be a little bit tough. I think we still value them around 6,000-ish. They're not as good as they used to be, 200 stacks, but to say they're not at least an outfit and a half, I think wouldn't be as genuine. 170 stack, I don't remember exactly the value we had for these. It was probably around 4,000-ish. Yeah, it's tough. Kafras, it's going to be close. Obviously, it'll go into the non-pearl value, so it's not too bad. Are we looking at stacks? Obviously, if you sell your Kafras, you'll just lose a lot, but it's such a low price. I think it's completely fine. Box book. But we could lower a little bit. 170. Oh. Yeah, 170 we do around 4400. That's fine. And I think 130 stacks is sort of like wacky. But I think 2k should be alright. I mean, it's just going to be scuffed. Stacks, no one really cares about, which is why we mostly focus on cron-only value at this point in the game. But, you know, we can, at the very least, just put this in for people who care about that a little bit more. Origins, I think we do at least 170 nowadays. They're actually, oddly enough, Origins of Hunger's value has kind of gotten up recently, just because it's so easy to get a 250 stack, but the boost at the 300 is a lot more annoying. Enhancement help kits, man, we won't really put a value for that yet. This is a complete question mark. We don't really know. This is a chance to spawn a new box is pretty good. I have to think. Oof, yeah, they made this so annoying. I'll probably have to recalculate this later, just to make it a little bit more easy. Unfortunately, because they made this so annoying, I'll have to find a way. I'll have to find a way to do it better. But for now, we'll just calculate all the numbers and then replace it with what the one we calculate. So it's going to be a little bit scuffed, but it should be close enough by like 1% that it's not too big of a deal. Because they have 3 boxes that spawn additional ones, yeah, it's going to be a little bit scuffed. We won't be able to just do this simple list, so that's fine. So whatever. This one, where are we? Oops. Cool. So 15.9, whatever, 20. I mean, this is just so low value anyways, but... oh my god. I think this was the safety one. Oops. Artisans, man, yeah, artisans these days, we will say it's 20, but no one really uses artisans anymore. It's just so bad. Mystery treasure chest. Ooh, sorry. Pop that here. Do we have mysterious treasure chest? Was this the one that came... I think this was the one that came with... this one? It was the weird one. No, not this one. I think it's the weird silver one. Does it point to it? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Let's see. I think it's the one that came with Rare Adventure Bundle. It's probably the one that was like almost. No. Okay, I see. I remember, yeah. I think we might be able to search it. Sometimes this works. It's the one... we literally just went over it too, to be honest. Let's see. Can we find it? It's probably gonna be scuffed. No. Very good. Oh, rare adventure bundle, maybe? Yeah, it is this one. Okay, very good. That's why we went over it. I believe these were close to 3K. Oh, just kidding. No, they're only 1K. So, oh, we do have it. Very good. It's about 1,000. It's like a little bit worse. Crons, it's going to be a little bit lower. I will just quickly move over to that. I'll tabbing a little bit too much. Don't mind me. Very good. So yeah, it's only 1,000. It's not that crazy. Obviously, we can see why. Most of the time, you're just going to get 400 crons, 250 crons, so it's not that big. You have a chance to duplicate it, which is cool, but other than that, most of the rewards are pretty mid-tier. It's not awful. Oops. You don't really need this. Mystical Cronstone bundle, we do have somewhere here. This is a very old bundle, so it's going to be on the lower end. Cron box, yeah, we went over this in an older video comparing these. I believe it's this one. Mystical, yeah, cool. Very good. I mean, you're only getting 374, which is the same value as like 12 crons. So yeah, not too bad. It's the exact same. Enhancement help kit is just gonna be scuffed, isn't it? I don't even know. What does enhancement help kit give? Let's see. I don't know why it's making me do a captcha. I don't really track maids, no, but it is usually around 50% is the most expensive I would ever really buy them for. At the very least, 50%. Sometimes they do go up to 60-ish. But I wouldn't really buy them if they're more expensive than 50% off. Maids these days, they are sort of needed now. With more of the weird non-horse zones, but with horse stacking, obviously they're not that important. This is the 20 stack. Okay, 20. I mean, I guess memory fragments is a thing. This is basically nothing. 20 sharps. I mean, this is just gonna be scuffed. No one really cares about these anyways. What would we even value them at? Maybe 20. I mean, you get sharps, which is nice, right? But it's pretty difficult to tie a pearl value since it's a silver item. Obviously, we could just say that you can sell them for 6 mil, but they fluctuate so much. It's a little bit difficult to assign an actual price to it, which is a bit unfortunate. But obviously, for the non-cron value, we can be a little bit less precise, just because people don't really care about non-crons. Sharp. It usually sits around 6 mil though. I mean, you're getting what, 20 mem frags. Mem frags are about 5 pearls each. Obviously, they're super overvalued now since the silver price is only 1 mil, but since we value artisans at 20, that'll be about right. 100. Is this even 100 though? Would you even say this is 100? I guess they sort of balance out. We could just pop 100 pearls. It doesn't really matter. It won't affect the cron only value, so it's not too big of a deal. The gilded is going to be the weird one. Dim origins is 170 each. Golden treasure bundle we don't know yet. Enhancement help kit 5. This is going to be scuffed. $150 maybe. I mean, these are very low value items. I wouldn't even mind if you just value them as 0. They're just whatever. Like, these are just like the random little bait items anyways. In terms of crons, yes, these are crons, so we will value them. Vice of Valks we don't value, but they can be helpful for some people. Golden treasure box. I think was it Immortality? I don't actually remember the name. Oops, I don't know why. Immortality, I think this is the one, yeah, so Immortality does count. We're obviously, we have to add in the one that is guaranteed. That doesn't work, very good. Where are we? Ah, man, they made these so annoying, but that's fine. There's 2 guaranteed items. I believe this is the silver one. So yeah, we get these guys. Yeah. Oh, clear formats. We should be okay. Chance is just 1. 200 crons. Okay, we can just do this. Rare scroll box, if I remember correctly, was like sort of mid. I think we valued them at 50 just because they included a loot scroll. But I guess we will search it up on BDO. Oh, yeah, maybe we did like 100. These are sort of weird. Oh, these are the random ones. I don't know if PA has them here. Oh, well, are they just from Rare Adventure Bundle? Yeah, it's these guys. Let's see what we valued them as in the past. We'll just use the old prices. 53, yeah, that makes sense. It's about that. Rare Chromosome Bundle. Yeah. Acceptable. Generally, loot scrolls we still value at around 50. It's pretty tough nowadays. I don't think most people really use loot scrolls as much, but... or need it as much. 53, cool. Very good. These should be correct. Yeah, nice. Just wanted to check that. Cool. Cons. Okay. Ron only. Cons. Very good. I don't know why. Yeah. Well, I do know why. Okay, equals this. Should be okay. Never mind, that's not gonna work at all. Yeah. So again, we're missing like the really, really big ones. I'll just highlight this just so I don't forget. These are going to add an insane amount of value just from the entire box. So we do have to care to add that back in. What do you call it? We're going to do, it's going to be a little bit scuffed just because you can get 3 boxes and they all have a different chance of spawning a new box. So we'll just do one cycle, but we'll be able to make a more specific pricing later on anyways. That's the silver box, is the gold one, so we're gonna do this one. Yippee. Do I do it on the same page? I think it's okay. Sometimes I don't really like it, but... Cron. Cron is because we have 200. This is 3.424. Sorry, we pop that back up. We just value it as a portion of what the premium outfits are. So we'll multiply it by 200 when it runs through. When we look at the cont, we multiply the 200 by 3.424 and then by the rate of 1. Since it contains 200 crons. It's just because they kind of... PA made these really weird where the numbers on a separate bar, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you could just... You could set this as a number of 1 and then just have this be like 600... 6.800... 6... what? 600 like 80, I guess. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, it's just 200 times the single cron value. Because everything else, yeah, everything else they just have the number here. Like this is 30 outfits, they just put the number here, so we followed that. It doesn't really matter. It just depends on how you prefer it, obviously. This is just a very, very, very quick little calculation anyways, so it's not too big of a deal. Radiant. Oh, very interesting. I mean, this is just going to be like a little bit lore, but they're bringing back so many of these older boxes we haven't seen for quite a while. I believe the Radiant one is the one they stopped selling because it was kind of scuffed, if that makes sense. Where yeah. So the Ultimates, they kind of took this and started selling these on the Pro Store. The Transcendence is a newer box they started selling. The Radiance, oddly enough, we haven't seen for quite a while. But I guess they brought it back with this box just because. I don't know why. But there's some throwbacks. There's some throwbacks with this box, that much we know. I don't know if I have the Radiant actually valued. Oh, I do. Cool. I think... Oh no, this is fine. I don't know if this is old. I'm gonna have to double check. Yeah, it was in the Blacksmith when they re-released it, obviously, but well, it is in Blacksmiths, but that's when it was first released. They just haven't sold it recently. Of course, if it's part of like old boxes that they get re-released, it'll be there still. Cron's value. Cons. Okay. Should be okay here. Whatever. We'll just slam it. 250 stack. I do have to revalue stacks. Because they made 200 stacks a little bit easier. 250 is still meaningful though, so probably not for those. 250 stack we'll say is around 1220. Oop. It is a little bit questionable with stacks how you value them, just because stacks are so abundant these days. But for some people, when you're pushing Edania armors, you just need 300 stack every tap essentially, which is pretty annoying. Or more if you can even get it. It's a little bit tough, but would I rather have a 250 stack or 4 outfits, I guess is the question. It's a tough one. I mean, if you don't need stacks, obviously you would value them at 0, but that's your personal preference. This one, I believe, was what, 3? But that's why we include a cron only section for people that don't care about stacks. These enhancement help kits are like so fake. But I guess if you need sharps, it's not awful. It's a good amount of silver. It'll just be a little bit tough to actual value. These gilded, so this is a reroll essentially. What we could do, let me think. I think this would work. Okay, let me insert a new tab here. Insert. I guess what we could do is just consider this a reroll. Nah, it's not. That won't actually work. Nah, it wouldn't work because there's 3. Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. I'll have to find a way. I think you could do it, but obviously since these are considered rerolls, but you can get 3 base, it's gonna be a little bit annoying. We'll just have to do like a separate calculation for it, but at the very least we can get a rough idea just with this. This sheet. That's fine though. I'll just point to this, a little bit scuffed, but should be okay. Sweets. I think we do have sweets. Yeah. Cool. Artisans. I mean, artisans we still value at 20. Questionable these days, but that's fine. Immortality. Do we just point it to here? Sure. It's just gonna be a little scuffed. It's fine. It's fine if the sheet doesn't look fantastic. Rare scroll box. I think it's the exact same, yeah. Rare Cronstone bundle, I believe, was slightly better. Is it here? Yeah. Yeah, it's slightly more. It probably averages like 230 maybe. I don't know. Oops. Obviously, it is more RNG reliant, but it's not too bad. I think this is correct. Yeah, very good. Just copy from here. Nice. Drag it down. I guess the issue is we're gonna have to manual it. Is this a lot better? Does this even make sense? Is this really? Give me a second. Yeah, I guess the 50% chance to get a sweet is kind of nuts. Right? Yeah. Because sweets are not bad at all. I mean, granted, there's only a 50% chance to get the gold box, but if you roll the gold box, 50% chance for sweets is not bad at all. That's still a 25% chance to get the sweet no matter what, essentially, which isn't bad. Yeah, that's not so bad. Very good. I think there isn't too hard of a way. Oops. Okay, very good. So at the very least, we'll just point this to here. It's gonna be a little bit scuffed. This isn't gonna be a fantastic calculation, but at the very least, we'll be able to just point it. This is just very temporary. We'll find out a better way to do this. We'll just point this directly to here. Okay, wait, never mind. I'll do this after we actually do this 27% chance. Yeah. I don't know why I was doing that now. We can just make a new lane here. Oh, the radiant. We still do the radiant. Okay, my bad. Oh, wait, is the radiant? Is this new box or do we already have this? Yes, this is new. This is most certainly new. Alright, well, it is what it is. Slowly peanut my way through here. Look, if I was on my real keyboard, okay, this wouldn't be so painful to watch, I'm sure. I'm literally just using my mouse for everything, it's fine. Transcendence, Kron, yeah, this should be okay. It's gonna be a little scuffed. I mean, we're gonna re-go over it later anyways. Just try to quickly get this out of the way. This is pure crons, right? Almost. Ultimates can give stacks, but I think Transcendents do give only crons, which is very good. Ultimates, yeah, can give stacks. Transcendents cannot. Oops. I'll just point it out. It's fine. That is true. We can open it. You can open the box good. You can open the box very easily, but calculating the box is a whole nother story. 5 ultimates is kind of crazy, but I guess, yeah, only 5% chance. I don't know why I swapped into numbers. The percents. I kind of autopiloted that. Here we go. 5%. I guess 5% isn't the worst. And if you roll this box, you're in the money, right? 100%. You pray for the 10 Transcendence if you can. I think this is 8089. I just have this off my... Where are we? Here we go. Yep, 8089 7035. The classic. Whatever. Oh my. Yeah, we should be okay. Kant is just the same. Boom. Very good. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely chilling if you hit this. This is gonna be better than a Transcendent on average, which yeah, is about expected. Slightly better than Transcendent, maybe like a 5.5 outfits-ish. Yeah, 5,400 crons. Wow, that's very specific. Yeah, the Gilded is just a regular one, I believe. The top one. So once you roll Gilded, obviously you have a chance to go Silver, Gold, or back to Radiance. Well, I mean, the sheet right now is scuffed, but we'll make it a little bit better. But the difference shouldn't be that much. We just don't take into account a little bit of the recursive stuff, but that's fine. It'll only be off by like very, very little amount. Obviously, when we do our video, we'll have it be a lot more close. But yeah, I think all 3 boxes. Yeah, I'll have to think of a way, because the Radiance can't spawn another box, but these 2 can, which is so annoying. But at the very least, we can just slam the prices anyways. Yeah, you just have a chance to get another box. Start back at the beginning, which is fine. The issue is there's going to be a little bit of recursion, of course, which is annoying, but it is what it is these days. Can't complain too much. Give me 1 second. It'll just be like a little bit. The prices will be off slightly. This will be different from my final numbers, but it's only going to be off by like a very, very little amount. That it's not going to be too big of an issue. So now we'll just work with these boxes here. I'll just do it on the side. I mean, this is going to be scuffed. Oh no, why does it do that? Oh, clear formats. Okay, very good. So if you have a 1% chance value, I mean, the cron value doesn't really... Yeah, it should. Sure, we'll say it matters. This, we don't need contributions since we're really just looking at the base values. Give me a second. Here, this should be good. Yeah. So, quantity prob, yeah. Let's swap this. No. Nice. So yeah, this is a 1%, 49, 50% chance. And now we can just slowly input it in. Can we do that? Oh, this is fucked. Oh, wait. This method might just be fucked. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah, because this is going to be annoying. We might not be able to do this. I see. Yeah, we're going to do it a different way. I think, yeah, my classic... Oof, my classic approach might not work here, unfortunately, just because it's 2 different boxes. Cringe. I think we just, well, that's gonna be weird. I see. I think we just have to fill it with some baseline number. Oh, wait, this is gonna be scuffed. Yeah, this is gonna be beyond scuffed. I guess, I mean, we're just doing an initial number for now, and then we'll do a pretty one later. A prettier one later on. Yo, well, we're just doing some calculations here, so this is a little bit this is not at all the game, unfortunately. Hey, it's almost BDO. We have BDO open in the background. That's what matters. That is what matters. My brain is getting exploded here because I'm too grief. Ah, man. Okay. Because they made this super annoying. I won't. This you won't be able to just do a simple sheet for this one. I think we can just divide this by 0.27. Yeah, I guess because it would normalize. There's just gonna be an extra line here. Whatever. Oof, this is gonna be scuffed. Yeah, this is not gonna be correct, but fine. I would have to do this correctly later, but whatever. We're just doing it pretty quick. Oops. 1 minus 0.27. This is just gonna be a very quick, rough estimate anyways. There's no way this is gonna be... It should be alright. Let me see. I'm just trying to visualize this right now. This is gonna be weird. It points to... So every time you get a box, you have a 49. It just points to silver, gold, and then radiant. Yeah. Would this increased chance work though? Because it won't be very... It'll be a little scuffed. This isn't something you're really going to be able to do on a sheet. Right, because it would just minimize each time. Okay. This is going to be scuffed. Fair warning, this is going to be extraordinarily scuffed. Okay, we'll do the old method. So the old method was basically... The old method was basically just get placeholder the box at whatever price it is on the store, and then we re-put it in. It's not my favorite method, but it's all right to get a pretty rough estimate. So the Gilded Treasure Chest, okay, if we estimate it at 800, which is the price of the box, we have like a placeholder value here. At the very least, we can just input in. It's gonna be very scuffed, not extremely telling, but it's the only way to get it quick without doing too much. Silver boxes, what we can do here is, since we have a chance, we can point the value downwards, and that's fine. It gives us again a rough estimate of what the box could be, and then we just have this be 800. We can point it to here, it's fine. Okay. That does increase, right? Okay, cool. We have it set up correctly, and then we just point the value here. Right? So at the very least here, now we can just get a rough estimate, cont, and then we can just re-input it manually. This isn't necessarily what you want to do. But for... Oops. I trolled myself for no reason. But obviously, for an Excel sheet, there's really only so much you can do here. What? This is just an incredibly fast estimate anyways. Cont. It's what I used to do for boxes, but it's not the most clean, obviously. Oops. Value, probability, yeah, cool. Yeah, the ancient boxes are pretty busted. So at the very least, with just slight estimates, we can say that, okay, the Gilded Treasure Chest is about 3.8, 2.3, okay? And then that's obviously not 100% correct because we value these at 800. We know that they don't actually give 800, they give whatever this is. Unfortunately, it is, yeah, it's gonna troll me because we're manually inputting this. Yeah, this is what you definitely don't want to see on an Excel sheet, but because we're just doing a scuffed, very scuffed version, it's just going to be like this. Obviously, we increase the price, and then this part is going to increase too. So it'll go on for infinity, is the downside, but when you're just doing a simple sheet like this, that is going to happen. Obviously, when we make the video, we'll do a better version. But at the very least, we can get a very, very, very rough estimate of what the box might give you. We can do the full... Yeah, when I release the video, we'll do the full thing. For 800, though. Oops. Pop back in here. So yeah, as we know, the price is 800. Is this even good? Why is it so... let's see. Wrong. Yeah. This sheet's going to be scuffed because I didn't do it correctly. But whatever. It'll be close enough by like 1, maybe 2% that we'll be able to see. We'll have to see the percents first. Yeesh. Okay. Wait, okay. Yeah, I mean, this might be just too scuffed. It seems not that crazy. But we didn't really boost the rates yet. It can increase by like 2-3%. It's probably very similar to blacksmith boxes, not gonna lie. But just more random stuff. I think this will be really close to Gleamings or Rare Venture Bundles. Like, it's full of a lot of random items. So if you do want, like, if you can use the silver items they have and somehow convert it into crons, either by enhancing and then selling, or of course, well, it's like it gives you sharps too. It gives you sharps and Caphras. Caphras is a little bit annoying. But yeah, some things require Caphras to enhance, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but it'll be a little bit annoying. Pure cron wise, I do think it's gonna fall in that 73 range. When we completely figure it out, because you do have a large chance to spawn new boxes, which will affect the value by quite a lot. We obviously don't take that into account as much, because we only did one cycle. I mean, I guess we could just manually input it on repeat. But it will probably fall near. This is the discount, right? So as we see, the non-cron is already extremely high, but the cron is around 70%. Blacksmith boxes, for example, was around 65. So it is better than blacksmith boxes at base, right? Blacksmith boxes is around 65. Yeah, actually, it is a bit appealing now that I think about it. Where was the recent box? This one. Wow, I don't know why this is so scuffed. Actually, yeah, this might be nuts. This is probably near... This is probably as good as the Forgottens. Because you can get it at 25% off base. Right? Like, don't forget about this. No one ever buys the boxes like solo. They always at least buy it 25% off. I think this is not a bad box. Because this undervalues it by a little bit. Since we only did one... We assume that we only opened the box once and we can't get RNG boxes again. Which is on the lower end. 800, let's see. 800 times what? 0.75? The older boxes. These guys, Forgotten Ancient Treasure Chests. I think it's pretty similar to these. And those boxes were nuts, so... no, I cannot do that. Goes 1 minus... 70. Yeah, it's not bad because it's on a natural 25% off, which is kind of nuts. And then of course you can coupon it yourself. in game. Or is it? Yeah, it's not awful. I mean, it comes at a 25% discount, right? The Forgotten Ancient Treasure Chest, it was only really 10%. I think it might have went up to 15% off. With the big pack. I don't remember fully. But because this box comes at a natural 25% for its bigger box, I think it is pretty competitive. Like, it is pretty close. I mean, the Forgotten Treasure Chests were kind of nuts, right? But it's not awful. Yeah, this box also didn't come with a Pearl Blessing event, nor really that many coupons. It's pretty good, I would say. Yeah. I guess bottom line, I think it is pretty good. I would at the very least. It's better than blacksmith boxes, no doubt, right? So if you were willing to buy the blacksmith boxes at the last 10th anniversary sale, or even the rare venture bundles, I mean, these are better. These are better than those, no doubt. Are they better than Forgottens? I think they're pretty good. I do think they're pretty good. Because this undervalues them, right? Keep that in mind. It undervalues them, and already we're pretty close, to be honest. We're very, very close. Obviously, with such a simple sheet, we're not going to be able to get that close to the real value. But later on, I think when I combine it with my rest, it should be pretty easy to do. Looking game. Yeah, I think because this 25% off is nuts is really high. They just didn't show like the full thing, which is kind of troll, but 1%, 15. Yeah, because Pro Blessing event is always good. I mean, that's just going to be the nature of the current events running. Will be pretty high, but I mean, because these are guaranteed 200 crons at base. The worst thing you get is 200 crons. Assuming you literally just open one box, roll the silver, and that's it. But because this is a 50-50 chance, and the gold is actually pretty high, I do think it's very considerable. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, this is definitely one that's gonna need its own standalone video. We'll go over without such rough calculations. How much is the 5+5 pack? I guess that's also a thing. I would definitely say the 5+5 would be pretty easy. I think that they could be this could be one of the better ones. Will it be possible to compete with Treasure Chest? I do think it's possible. Like, these bad boys aren't bad. I mean, the ones that come with seals are always gonna be pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. Do you think it's pretty good? I don't think I have that many pearls, unfortunately. Let me check. Pearl. Yeah, I only have 2 of these boxes left, which is a little bit sad. I mean, it's still 8k. Not the worst. Yeah. I mean, we'll do a full video on it specifically, but you know what? I don't know. I think it's pretty good. To be honest, I think it's very competitive with the Forgotten Ancient Treasure Chest. Would you say it's better? I mean, I suppose that would be based off of what you believe in, but it's pretty good. It is very, very good. I guess one consideration is that you're getting a lot of just random little acorns instead. I do think it's pretty good though. Like, if this is a box that I would say is good. If you're willing to buy BSBs or rare adventure bundles, definitely these are better by far. By far, no doubt about that. Unless we somehow completely messed up our sheet, which is also a good chance. The 30-40% coupons on. Well, if you don't have any residual, I mean, there's only these boxes for this week essentially. I don't think it counts as an apparel pack. It doesn't. So, I mean, these are the boxes. These are the only RNG boxes we really have available this week, anyways. So, if you have a coupon, yeah, and you need to use it this week, these are basically it. They seem to be pretty good. I mean, if you're like a Giga Whale, yeah, just buying this on repeat is probably pretty nuts. Oh, I mean, I suppose the April Fool stuff is fine too. Like, if you're a lower spender, getting some of like the smaller April Fools pack is okay too. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 27k. Yeah, I doubt I'm really gonna be spending that. I'll be close actually. I do have a 30% coupon. We'll see. How much is it? 18. I would need to buy another 100 Pearl pack, which is a little scuffed, but yeah, we'll see if we buy that later. Yeah, not bad. I mean, no 1+1s, so for your middle spenders, at the very least, I would probably still go for the 5+5s, maybe. This pack is a little bit kind of baity, but it's okay. Slamming coupon on this pack, it wouldn't be the worst anyways. You do have a pretty high chance to reroll. Yeah, so it's not bad at all. Well, this, I don't know. I think, well, it depends if you have a coupon running right now. If you have a coupon running now, obviously I would save it for later, for more expensive packs, but this pack is pretty good. If you already have a coupon running, I wouldn't mind using it on these. But unfortunately, the boxes themselves, like blacksmith boxes, are great. Rare adventure bundles are good. So are gleamings, but what do you call it? It really depends on how they sell it. So it's a little bit more tough to say. Oh, it's 100% better than blacksmith boxes. Yeah, for sure. At least what we have now. Blacksmith boxes were fantastic when they came out. 100% great, but they've sort of been outscaled. I think they're probably like 5th on the list now, maybe 5, 6. But yeah, they've definitely lost a lot of their value. They're still what we compare most boxes to, just because they are a great box. But yeah, 100%, I would say these are better than blacksmith boxes. No chance at all. I mean, hey, we can try buying the 5+5, I guess. I do have pearl boxes with me. I don't. Yeah, I probably won't spend it on too much, so may as well slam it. My RNG is awful though, so this isn't gonna be the most great. I think it's kind of nuts. I actually think this box is nuts. Obviously, since it's a more cringe box, my sheet calculations is going to be off, but I honestly think it's at the very least comparative with the Forgotten Ancient Treasure Chests, which was the best RNG box. Would I recommend getting the 200 Pearl pack for the 30%? Yeah, if you need to spend right now, it's not awful. Right. Generally, I would always recommend people save for 1+1s, but if you are a regular spender who does buy these boxes, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, surely 10 boxes is good enough data. How much is the first coupon? Yeah, this is 9,500. Oh, this is Giga. Yeah, this is such a Giga whale event. It always is. It is what it is. Surely I believe in myself. That's what counts. Yeah, I was going to do a tier list. That sort of got delayed a little bit. As most things are. Oh, no. I was using the wrong capture. That doesn't no big deal. No one's typing guild chat at this time. We're good. Surely. So we know it's a 49% chance to get gold, 50% chance to get silver, 1% chance to get radiant. Not the worst. At the very least, 5 gold, 5 silver, right, guys? Surely. Oh, gold. Silver. 3 silver in a row. Oh, it's doomed. The run is over. Oh, just kidding. We came back. Is that 5-5? Was that actually 5-5? It was. It was actually 5-5. Okay, well. So at the very least, with our 10% chance of... It worked, I suppose. Balance in all things. I'm just going to deposit my crowns in this one. Yeah, it is 50-50. So as we saw with the box, this one has a 1/4% chance to spawn a new box, I believe. Boom. We're going to bump up here at 27% chance, I think. Oh no, it's the gold one. So this one has a 15% chance to get the box again and a 10% chance to roll golden. Which is kind of nuts considering these are consecutive. I mean, that's why my sheet is scuffed, so... I got 2 golds. We didn't get a new box. We got 2 golds, which is kind of nuts. 200 stacks, not bad. These are sort of guaranteed. I mean, I actually think this box is busted. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, April Fool's pack. It's okay. It's not that crazy. It is very okay. I think with the RNG box, I would probably just focus that if you can. Man, opening these all at once is so spooky. I was just very fast. We spawned 3 extra ones, got 3 sweets. It's gonna be super good for stacks, though, unironically. Busted equals good. Busted equals good. Oh, 3 silvers. Well, the RNG is cooked on my end as per usual, but hey, we spawned a new box and I got a gold. Yeah, from 3, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I will say it's not a seal one, but in general, I do, just from our initial calculations, I do have a very positive feeling about this box. Well, run over. Not bad though. I mean, we just got so many things. Like, you can just print so many. Yeah, I mean, if that's sealed, the game would just explode. You would never run out. Whatever, we pop these in. And you just get so much sharps, too. You just get so much sharps. You just get so many of these, like, small little things is why it's, like, not bad. Even if we just value it cron-wise, just getting the stacks, the extra drop rate stuff, I mean, it's always going to be good, right? Yeah, I do have a very positive feeling about this box. Even with our rough estimate that undervalues it, it is pretty close to, you know, the Forgotten Ancient Treasure Chests. It just rolls so much. Well, I mean, we got Giga lucky with the 2K, I guess. It's not... I don't actually remember the rates for that. Oh, it's going to be so painful trying to look for it. What's it here? There it is. 2K is not bad. Oh, wait, that's a Giga lucky one. We high rolled. Yeah, definitely high rolled that. Oh, this is just 200 crons. Very good. The sweets are good too. Like, sweets are super strong. Forgot this one's sort of baity, but it's fine. I will take the 0.25. Did I want to use it on that one? Not quite sure, but we did. At the very least, we'll open the sweets. Oh, went 2-1. Not bad. Very good. Total 6,800 crons. A lot of random items and 2 outfits. That's what, 9k crons. $9k cronies for how much was that? 4k? I mean, that was at least 2. Yeah, no, that's nuts. Okay, well, I mean, that was just RNG. But even if we take out the 2k, like, assume we didn't get the 2k, right? We still spent 4,000 pearls on 6,800 crons, right? So taking out the 2k, we just won't include the 2 outfits. That's still nuts. Because we always aim for at least 1.5 crons per pearl spent, right? So we spent 4,000 pearls if you don't include the coupon we used. And getting at least 6k crons would have been worth it. I mean, obviously it's RNG, so we can't... That isn't so telling, but that's at least above a 1.5 cron per pearl. By quite a bit. And then that's not even including all just the other stuff we got, right? 200 memfrags, that's not even valuing that. 180 sharps for nothing. Sharps are gonna tank. There's no way people aren't swiping for sharps. Take this opportunity to dump them on the market. Don't mind me. Yeah. I think it's kind of nuts. Obviously, we'll do a more specific calculation later on in my video. I'm gonna have to dip soon, actually. Oh, no, it's only... Okay, it's fine. It's not too late, but... I do think it's kind of a nutty box. Yeah, it does need it for alchemy stones, but... With whales, it depends what server you're on. Since alchemy stones are capped, the amount you can actually enhance them per week, I think most people already have most of it. But yeah, obviously it depends what server you're on. If you're on NA, people swipe. People swipe on NA, so... People definitely swipe on NA. So you'll be a little more cognizant of that. Yeah, I think, yeah, that was raw, because I do have... I put most of my crons in Velia. It's pretty nice. I do think this box will... I mean, we don't have to... It might not be... I do think it's probably the best. Right? I don't want to say anything too drastic. I do think it's probably one of the best boxes. I think if you are someone who... If you're a Giga Whale, yeah, just buy it now. Let's be real. There's no 1+1s, so... You know, if you're a middle spender, you don't have to swipe on these, but... If you are a very high spender, it's kind of nuts. It just gives so much, to be honest. And it's not an April Fool's joke either. Yeah. Other than these boxes, though, I think most of these packs are sort of so-so. The April Fool's one isn't bad. It's pretty cheap just for an outfit if you need it. This pack is okay, but yeah, a lot of like the bonus items are kind of mid. But not bad for a one-time purchase. It is pretty nutty though, I won't lie to you. I think for the people that buy like multiple sets of these, they're definitely going to be buying multiple sets. Oops. Very good. $40, yeah, nice. It's a consideration to get this bigger box. I don't really have that many pearls. It would be a little bit annoying, actually. I don't really want to swipe. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe later. We'll do a more specific calculation with the video. Should be out Depending on your time zone, at least early tomorrow / later today, which isn't bad at all. We'll try to get our Node War stream in before that, but I do think this box is really good. I guess is my final verdict. Obviously, the personal opening is not going to be that telling. RNG is going to be RNG, but considering the min value is pretty high, I do think this box is going to be kind of nuts. Yeah, the April Fool's pack is good. We saw that last week. I think if you don't have the outfit... Yeah, if you want another set of the outfit, it could be good. I think we got most of these for free. Yeah, we got most of these for free. I think the Mythical Cronstone bundle, I don't believe... Is this the same? I don't know. If it's the same as the regular, this might be different. Is the only thing. So I don't actually know the rates of these, if it's a different one. Oh, is it guaranteed 2K? Oh, okay, then definitely worth. Yeah, oh, I didn't even see that. Because they released that a little bit later. We can check the main website. Yeah, if it's guaranteed 2K, definitely worth picking up. 1,400 pearls, I mean, that's like 2 outfits for 1,400. Yeah, it's going to be worth. I think it was on last week's... Yep. Here. Oops, that wasn't last week. It's going to be very... Is it this one? Yeah, very good. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, if it's guaranteed 2K crons, yeah, I would definitely pick it up. 1,400 pearls, pretty cheap. Definitely worth 2K crons. Yeah. And of course, you get the other stuff, which will normalize it around 1.5 cron per pearl anyways. But I mean, if you think about it, spending 1,400 pearls to get 2K crons is insane. But the RNG box is probably close to it too. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be nuts. Yeah, especially since this event is paired with a Pearl Blessing event, so we get our coupons. Where you get coupons, extra outfits is fine. No one really cares about those though. It's really about the extra coupons. It's gonna be a very, very whaley week. Incredibly whaley week. Yeah. I think these are nuts. There's not much more to say about that. And we didn't even roll a Radiant, right? If you actually roll a Radiant, you're just gonna be chilling. It's just so much extra value added in the middle that it's gonna be pretty hard to beat. 25% off is just crazy though. A natural 25% off is nuts. Like obviously if you're buying them individually, it's not gonna be that crazy, but considering the pack is 25% off, that's extremely good. And then you can use another 30% coupon on it. Right, if you use a 30%, it's only 1,900 pearls. Oof, not bad at all. Yeah. And if you're a Giga Whale, yes, this is probably, if not the best box, at the very least tied for best. Yeah, it depends how far you want to go, right? I don't want to make any promises, but it's pretty good. We'll just say that. At the very least, if you're like a middle spender, I would recommend getting the 5+5s. That's just the boxes at 50% off, so. That is true. You could get the 50% off one. But loyalties are so painful to actually get. Oh, but this is apparel, so I don't think you won't be able to get that. But you can do the 40% slam early on, for sure. Definitely be able to sustain these guys, because as long as you spend... Yeah, you'll be pretty close anyways to get 25% off. Even if you start with a 30. I don't believe it's an apparel item. Yeah, it's not, so... Yeah, definitely a super well event. No doubt about that one. And I think most people should still have their 30% residual from this weird Pearl Blessing event. Oh, it got removed, but the weird 10th anniversary event, most people should still have residuals from that, so they'll be chilling. You can slam that onto either 5+5 if you're a lower spender, or the big 45 pack if you're a higher spender. Very good. But yeah, the video should be released later on today. Even with our scuffed sheet, we can tell that the min value is going to be very high. Higher than blacksmith boxes, guaranteed. And competitive with Forgotten Ancient Treasure chests. Along with just the random items you get. Yeah, I mean, this is just nuts. Is this not crazy? I don't know. It's weird PA releases such, like, a box like this. Maybe Crimson Desert hits a diffy for them. But yeah, in terms of whaling on BDO, this is undoubtedly a very, very good box. We'll try to smooth our calculations. I mean, we just did it pretty roughly on stream, so the numbers may be a little bit off, but I think just with the eye test, you can tell this box is kind of nuts. Oh, compared to Rare Adventure, it's definitely better than Rare Adventure. No doubt. No doubt better than Rare Adventure Bundle. Guaranteed. It's better than Blacksmiths, too. Blacksmiths, I think almost every modern box is better than Blacksmiths at this point in time. It'd be pretty difficult to find a box that is worse than Blacksmith these days if it's a newer box. I mean, if you look at it this way, with the Rare Adventure Bundle, go back to display capture. This will be a rough estimate, but let's see. Yeah. Rare Adventure Bundle is... If you want the non-Cron items, it's arguable, but I think I like this better than the Rare Adventure Bundle. The big thing is the Rare Adventure Bundle didn't come sold with a high % discount naturally, right? Oops. So the Rare Adventure Bundle, I think, was only 10-15%. This one comes at a natural 25% off for the big pack, which sure isn't that meaningful because PA can assign whatever pearl value they want, like whatever pearl price they want, and whatever discount is all sort of just made up by PA. But in terms of average crons, you're getting very, very high for the amount of pearls you spend. And you just get so much random stuff. Like the random stuff, we don't necessarily want to value so high, but... And we do value them pretty low. But it does add up over time, right? Even if you focus on crons only, just randomly you'll still need like 200, 300 stacks. And you're just going to have 10 billion of them. So they're pretty good. And this has a 5% chance to get 200 stack. Like, that's not bad. Well, that's super carried. There you go. Confirmed the box is insane. No, I'm kidding. No, I think it's nuts. I'm actually tempted to get the bigger pack, but I would have to swipe, and I actually hate swiping, so. But it's good enough that it may tempt even someone like me to buy it, so I will say it's probably pretty decent. Yeah, of course, and you also have the chance to get super lucky. Yeah, I don't want to convince anyone to swipe. That is obviously never my intention. But knowing that BDO players swipe, obviously I do try to make the numbers a little bit more clear. And yes, I mean, it's not a bad box. That much we know. I mean, at the very least, you know, test the waters with the 5+5s if you're a little bit more wary. But yeah, if you have crons left over, or if you have pearls left over from the 1+1 event, or some of the previous pearl events, it's not a bad box. Yeah, the 5+5s are definitely worth it. I mean, I already bought mine, so keck. It's pretty good. Unlike the seal boxes, they don't really bait players to trade their seals in for the other stuff, so it's a guaranteed reroll. Obviously, you can get unlucky and just get fried, as with all RNG boxes, so do keep that in mind, but I will say it is pretty good. And they're really slamming these ones for the pains. That's kind of funny. Very good. Yeah, the 5+5 is good. I mean, the Giga Pack, if you're spending that, is good too, but you'd have to be spending a lot of pearls. It's a new RNG box, so yeah. Usually with these events, it'll just focus primarily on the RNG box. April Fool's pack is good, so that's also a decent pack. Yeah, but those are like 2 small packs. I mean, for just kind of a random one-off week, it's just like a random April week. I would say, yeah, the Pro Store's not bad. We got a new RNG box and some pretty decent packs. Well, yeah, the big 45 bundles. This is going to be for like your large whales that are going to be... If you have a 30% off coupon or whatever amount of coupon, it's probably going to be pretty good, yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure, the value is insane. Obviously, it's an RNG box, so you can just get unlucky. But for me, I got 6.8 crons, and then I got 2 outfits, so about 9k crons from my 5+5, which is pretty good. I don't expect my RNG to be that crazy, but I do think it's pretty good, just in general. Like, I came out on top at least an 80% off for crons, which is pretty insane. And obviously I used a coupon on it too, so it was even more valuable. 10k crons, yeah, 10k crons is worth, especially for the 4k pack. Oops, where is it? It gets sent to the bottom. But yeah, 4k crons, 4k pearls, you want at least 6k crons. If you get at least 6k crons, you'll be in the money. There'll be at least an 80% off for crons, which we really cannot complain about if we get more than that. And of course, you get the rest of the items, which are pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good pack. I can't deny that. I cannot deny that. Let's see if we can get the video out. My schedule is a little bit wonky today, but you should be able to stream nowhere and at least get the video today. Yeah, if you have enough loyalties, 40% is definitely a consideration. If you don't have like already a 30% running. Where are we? You know, I will say for people that aren't too big of a spenders, be very careful how you use their loyalties, because we actually don't get that much loyalties anymore. But obviously buying pearl boxes, that's where you get a lot of the loyalties, but that's more of a swiping angle. If you're free to play, I think you're really only going to get like 30, 40k loyalties maybe, so. Yeah, I do think this is a pretty crazy box. Oh, I didn't even get this. Well, I didn't even spend any loyalties this reset. But yeah, if you're like a middle spender where you can kind of guarantee a little bit more loyalties, starting with a 40% isn't bad either. If you don't have a coupon from the 10th anniversary saved. And yeah, the smaller packs are always going to be very nice. Yeah, we just got a 1+1. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna get that alert every single time now. Boom, hide that real quick. Very good. But yeah, I guess that's basically it for me. pretty crazy boxes. If I do say so myself. We'll definitely get a video out tomorrow, later today / early tomorrow, depending on your time zone. My audio is a little bit fucked on my computer, so we're gonna have to fix that, but we should be okay. For Gamba boxes, is there any outliers when you talk about cron discounts? I started playing a couple months ago. Well, for cron discounts, yeah. RNG boxes are usually the way to go. Of course, it's gonna be based off RNG, so it's gonna kind of suck if you get unlucky. But generally, the best crons you can get is always gonna be through RNG boxes or the very rare 80% off for Penta premium outfits that they sometimes do. You know, if you're trying to aim for the highest cron discounts, I would definitely say, yeah, RNG boxes are the path. Very rarely do they actually sell premium outfits for extremely high discounts that are worth it. They usually aim around like the 65% range these days, which is just going to be marketably worse than most RNG boxes. RNG boxes you can pretty much try for like 75 to 80% off. And because of how low variance most of these boxes are, it's actually a pretty high chance to get that. It's no longer like you don't really have to high roll anymore. It kind of depends how PA sells them. Some boxes are good. Some boxes are just lower. It will be like around a 5% difference, right? So not the biggest difference in the world, but yeah, I would still wait for the better boxes to come out. These boxes that are out now are pretty nuts. So if you're willing to wait for a good box to spend your pearls on, I would definitely consider this sale for sure. Of course, you know, if you have 1+1 pearls and you save those for a box sale, that's still going to be better crowns for your value. But if you're a consistent spender, I mean, this box is extremely good. Cannot deny that. Yeah, of course, no problem. The verdict on these boxes is they're pretty crazy. With the 25% off sale and the coupons we have running, I would say they are probably worth buying. Definitely compete with the Forgotten Ancient Treasure chests we got, which was the previous good value one. If you're comparing to the blacksmith boxes, they're definitely better than those. So by far, I do think these boxes are pretty good. If you're a whale, definitely, yeah. If you're someone who like buys multiple of these packs up to like the weekly reset amount, I'll hide my icon a little bit. I mean, these boxes are crazy, right? So like if you're a super high spender, yeah, definitely buy these boxes over the other boxes. If you're a mid to lower tier spender, I mean, you know, you are just buying RNG boxes and crons, so of course be mindful of your money. But I know some people spend a lot on BDO, so for those people that consistently buy boxes, I would say these boxes are probably the best that we've gotten in quite a while. Because we just got the blacksmith boxes and the rare adventure bundles for 10th anniversary. These are better than those by far. By far. The loyalty coupon is okay, but where are we? If you have no coupon right now, it's alright. Like, if you have an abundance of loyalties and you think you can get the other items pretty safely, then yeah. I wouldn't mind just getting the 40% off loyalty coupons and slamming it on, like, the larger pack. If you have enough pearls to buy this larger pack, you should probably have enough loyalties anyways, so... definitely not bad at all. It is very tempting. It is very tempting, these boxes. We'll see. I mean, at the very least, the video will be out. This box is up for 20 more days, so you have time to decide, right? No need to rush on these sales. A video with more specific valuation will be out. I want to say at least tomorrow. My schedule is a little bit scuffed, so after this stream, I'm gonna have to dip for a little bit. Yeah, there's no FOMO. I mean, like, the cool part about these boxes is there's no FOMO at all in terms of exclusive or limited items. I mean, it's just crons, right? So you are just buying crons. Okay, I'm not spending that much money on BDO. You're out of your mind. 450 boxes, yeah, you are out of your mind. Some people do that. I most certainly am not someone that does that. I buy 1+1 pearls and that's it. But yeah. Yeah, this is the first time we've seen these boxes, so I'll have to do a more in-depth, thorough calculation later on. It's one of those boxes that are a little bit more annoying since you have the recursive nature of it, where you can get the box again, and then a separate box. But those boxes are usually the best value anyways, so the annoyance in calculations is made up by how good they usually are. Oh yeah, definitely look out for some of your higher spending streamers. Yeah, they'll probably open these boxes. I know a couple people. They stream box openings, so you'll have an abundance of content anyways. Some people, they open like 1 billion of these packs. You'll be able to see yourself how good they are. But math-wise, and just opening the 5+5s, I can pretty... with a pretty high confidence level say that they're pretty good. Oh, Gilded Treasure Chest. That's funny. Yeah. This is the first time we've seen them. So, I mean, the patch for NA just came out 2 hours ago. You might be able to get some KR videos. I don't know what it's called in Korean, this box name, but KR is a little bit weird, so... I mean, you'll definitely see videos pop up about these boxes very soon. I can almost guarantee. Like, if you're willing to wait like a couple days, yeah, you'll have an abundance of info. And hopefully my video will be out by then too, so there you go. Man, yeah, I will say I'm pretty confident this is probably the best box we have. Obviously, the Forgotten Ancient Treasure Chests, if they come back at 25% off, maybe. But because these are just already at a 25% off, and we have so many coupons running nowadays, like, the value is very, very hard to compete with. But yeah, there'll definitely be a bunch of streamers that will stream their own openings. And surely YouTubers too. But yeah, if you want to test the waters, just get the 5+5s. They're like a smaller pack, and it is the best value you can get, even compared to like the bigger packs. That is true. That is something that we don't really consider at my stage, where most people aren't willing to sell outfits for silver. But if you do need silver, yeah, the amount of Kafiras you can get, you get a little bit of memfrags, but memfrags are sort of in the dumpster. And of course, you get sharps. Those are going to be pretty good. Whether the sharps are going to stay at this price is hard to say, but, you know. Maids, no, unfortunately. I mean, it's better than full price, obviously, and we have a discount coupons, but 35% off is pretty low. I generally would aim for at least 50% off on maids. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how much people whale, right? It's always going to be a thing where whales determine the market for whatever server you're on. So if you're on a server that doesn't whale that much, yeah, sharps will be fine. But to be honest, the silver per hour you get from gathering and selling sharps is just insane. That I might even try doing that. Luckily, most people on NA don't do that, so our sharp prices are pretty high, so... But... I don't know how long sharps are going to stay this high. I'll take it. I won't complain at all, as someone who life skills, but, you know, it is what it is. I do see the world. I do see a world, like, if you told me sharps are going to tank, I wouldn't be that surprised. It would not be the most shocking thing that's ever happened in my life. But because we can't really... You can't really profit from sharps tanking, right? So at the very least, you can't profit from them going down. You can profit from them going up. So if they do drop, do you consider maybe spending your silver on them? If they drop like back to like 3 mil or something like that, I would definitely buy them. But obviously that's more up to you for silver stuff. Yeah, definitely don't buy sharps now, right? That's something I would say definitely do not do, is buy sharps right now. If nothing else, you can buy sharps if they drop. If they don't drop, then everything else is in equilibrium, no change, right? But like, would I buy them at 6.3? No, definitely I would not. In fact, I would try to sell them. Yeah, the 5 mil, I think Alk Stone caps, no one would really use sharps if it's above 5 mil, because you can just get the 5 mil thing. List them. Right, because you can use the 5 mil thing. Where is it? Do I even have the Aethers? I think I do. Yeah, you can use the Piece of Old Moon, 2 of them. That is true. I wanted to get into ash sapping. It's just going to sound so random. Well, currently I'm doing more alchemy. I've gone back into it. Alchemy's a lot more fun. Where is it? Is it here? Yeah. So Akila's Piece of Old Moon is 50 mil. And you need 2 of them, which is what, 100 mil? I think you need 2 of them. So yeah, at the very least, you would never buy sharps at 6 mil and then use them to craft alk stones, because you would just buy this instead. And considering sharps are above 5 mil currently, there's no way people are using this for alchemy stones. I don't know. I still have no idea why sharps are so heavy or so high. I would only say it's because memfrags are so low, people are tapping with sharps, but it's weird. Maybe some people are just buying sharps and using them instead of the Okila stuff, but I don't know why you would do that. You have a bunch of memfrags because they just dropped into Oblivion, so... They dropped to like 1.3, so yeah, I've just been buying them slowly. Oh yeah, for sure. If they're above 5 mil, but currently on NA they're 6.3, so... I don't really know why. People must be using them for other stuff. I mean, memfrags are super low, so they might just be tapping. Yeah, they might just be tapping. Who knows? Very good. Linseed meals are dropping too. Unfortunate. Market's moving pretty crazy these days. I think there's a lot of new players coming in, so we'll never know. Market's always going to be kind of funky. But yeah. I will probably try streaming life skilling a little bit. I'm getting into making harmonies, etc. Just all that stuff, so we'll see. If not, I mean, I just mostly AFK cook, so not so bad. I mean, grinding is so good these days too, so no doubt about that. And as per usual, whaling is crazy, because with this new box, I don't think... Yeah, I mean, this box is just nuts. I don't know what to say. PA is, they don't care anymore, I guess. I don't know. They are releasing this very, very good box. Yeah, so this Gamba box for this week is pretty nuts, I would say. One of the better boxes. If not the best box, tied for, you know, second best. I mean, how much do you really want to split hairs here? It's going to be insane. For this event and for what you can currently buy, yeah, this box is nuts. Way better than the 10th anniversary boxes, which we're not too surprised about. Those boxes were re-releases and near to that 74% mark, so not that crazy. This box is definitely extremely good. But yeah, at the very least, we'll do a recalculation We'll make a video, like a standalone video of these boxes. Have a more specific price tied to them. But yeah, very roughly, they're going to be pretty nuts. That's basically it for this stream, though. I'm going to have to dip at the hour. I'll see if I can host someone. But we should be good to go. Ouch. I don't know if there's that many people actually streaming BDO right now, but maybe. Yes, it has been real. Has been very real. I will say for your fellow whales, this is kind of a nuts. A very, very, very good week. But yeah, video out should be... sorry, I can't even speak anymore. Video should be out later today. Early tomorrow. It just depends. Looking through Twitch, don't mind me. I'm not a real person. We'll just go down to BDO stuff. No big deal. BDO's sort of, yeah, it's sort of funky. Yeah, I think I should be able to get a no-door stream out anyways. We'll raid someone who's grinding. You know, a whale stream, we don't want to go too much whaley. I think I recognize this guy. All right, cool. All right, I'll raid them, but it's been real. Thanks for hanging out. And a more specific video will be out later today. And yeah, that's basically it. See you guys next time. It's been real. Goodbye.